In a world saturated with motivational books, finance gurus, and Instagram reels touting the virtues of relentless grinding, where hashtags like rise and grind dominate social media feeds, Nightcrawler emerges as a chilling critique of hustle culture's darker side. Dan Gilroy's 2014 thriller, starring Jake Gyllenhaal as the deeply unsettling Lou Bloom, portrays the journey of an aspiring self-made entrepreneur. Lou embodies the ideals of hustle culture: self-reliance, grit, and an unrelenting drive for success, but twists them into a grotesque reflection of what happens when ambition lacks morality. Beneath its suspenseful plot lies a scathing critique of a society that glorifies hustle at any cost, even if it means sacrificing ethics, humanity, and relationships. Lou Bloom is a textbook example of the hustle mindset idolized in modern culture. He begins the film as a small-time thief, hungry for opportunity and success, armed with little more than self-taught knowledge from the online courses and motivational platitudes. When he stumbles upon the world of freelance crime journalism, or night crawling, he discovers a space where his relentless ambition and moral flexibility can thrive. Lou epitomizes qualities often celebrated in hustle culture: resilience, innovation, and a willingness to outwork the competition. But as the film progresses, it becomes clear that Lou's success comes at the expense of his humanity. He manipulates others, blurs ethical lines, and eventually orchestrates events to capture the perfect story. This mirrors the way hustle culture often encourages people to prioritize results over morality. Lou doesn't just chase his dreams, he bulldozes anyone in his path, exposing the dark underbelly of a mindset that equates success with worthiness. Hustle culture inundates us with the idea that success is achievable only through unrelenting effort. Social media amplifies this message, glorifying influencers who post about their 5 a.m. routines, 80-hour work weeks, and endless grind towards financial independence. While these messages claim to inspire, they often create an illusion of universal success that ignores the cost of ambition, burnout, strained relationships, and in extreme cases, moral corruption. Lou Bloom is a perfect product of this environment. He internalizes these mantras with fervor, spouting lines like "you have to have the money to buy the ticket," with the enthusiasm of someone who's read one too many motivational books. His self-taught knowledge from online courses and relentless hustle mirrors the archetype of the modern-day entrepreneur glorified in these mediums. Yet Lou takes these principles to their logical and horrifying extreme. He manipulates, exploits, and endangers others, all while believing that his actions are justified because they align with his ambition. One of the most unsettling aspects of Nightcrawler is Lou's willingness to cross any line to achieve his goals. From manipulating crime scenes to withholding crucial information for a better shot, Lou demonstrates that in his pursuit of success, ethics can become expendable. This is not just a fictional exaggeration. In the real world, the pressure to stay ahead can lead to morally questionable decisions, whether it's corporate leaders cutting corners or influencers fabricating success stories. The film serves as a mirror to our world, where hustle culture sometimes justifies unethical actions as a means to an end. Social media plays a pivotal role in perpetuating the toxic ideals of hustle culture. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn are brimming with posts that glamorize overwork and measure success through productivity metrics. Aesthetic day-in-the-life reels showcase hyper-productive routines, while LinkedIn posts celebrate promotions earned through sleepless nights and personal sacrifice. These curated portrayals of success create a feedback loop of inadequacy for viewers who feel compelled to grind harder to keep up. Motivational books and financial self-help guides exacerbate this issue by selling the promise of success as a formula. They teach readers to optimize every moment of their lives, equating rest with laziness and productivity with self-worth. The problem is not ambition, but the narrow, dehumanizing definition of success these mediums promote. They omit the nuances of real life, its setbacks, its compromises, and instead present a binary where you're either winning or failing. Lou Bloom's character feels eerily familiar in this context. He internalizes the same rhetoric seen in hustle culture. They believe that success requires complete devotion no matter the cost. In Lou's world, where sensationalism sells, the cost is human decency. When Lou stages crime scenes or allows others to be harmed for the sake of the perfect shot, he demonstrates the ultimate failure of hustle culture It prioritizes achievement over humanity and ethics. Hustle culture not only glorifies the end results of success, but also romanticizes the suffering required to get there. Phrases like "no pain, no gain" and "sleep is for the weak" glorify burnout as a badge of honor. This toxic mindset convinces people to sacrifice their well-being, relationships, and even moral integrity for the sake of ambition. Lou's journey embodies this ethos. His relentless grind alienates him from meaningful connections as he treats every person he encounters as a tool for his success. His assistant, Rick, desperate for work, becomes a disposable asset, manipulated and eventually sacrificed when his usefulness runs out. Lou himself becomes so consumed by his ambition that he loses sight of what it means to be human, turning into a hollow shell of someone chasing an ever-elusive goal. But perhaps the most insidious aspect of hustle culture is how it legitimizes exploitation. Just as Lou manipulates his victims for personal gain, hustle culture often promotes systems where individuals exploit their time, health, and sometimes even others to climb the ladder of success. From unpaid internships to toxic workplaces, the grind is glorified while the human cost is ignored. Nightcrawler also implicates the media in perpetuating the values of hustle culture. The local news station that buys Lou's footage rewards his unethical behavior because it delivers results. Nina, the news director, exemplifies a system that prioritizes ratings over integrity, encouraging Lou's descent into depravity. This parallels the real world, where social media algorithms and corporate systems reward hustle culture's toxic ideals. Content that glorifies overwork or promotes extreme ambition gets amplified, creating a societal norm where grinding is celebrated and rest is stigmatized. Much like Nina's station rewards Lou for delivering sensational stories, social media platforms and corporations reward users and employees who hustle without questioning the consequences. At its core, Nightcrawler is a critique of a culture that equates worth with work and productivity. Lou Bloom is not an anomaly. He reflects what happens when ambition is stripped of empathy and humanity. His journey forces viewers to confront an uncomfortable truth. The hustle that society celebrates can easily become a poison that erodes our moral compass. As we scroll through social media, read the latest motivational bestseller, or watch another reel about grinding harder, we must ask ourselves, at what cost? Are we chasing success or are we chasing an illusion? Lou's story warns us of the danger in confusing the two. While ambition can be a powerful force for good, Nightcrawler reminds us that it must be tempered with humanity, lest we, like Lou, lose ourselves to the grind. That's just my opinion anyways.